Hello everybody, welcome back to Skullgirls. We're going back into story mode, and like always, I am not sure who to pick. We only have a few more people to choose before we get into Valentine and Double. I've actually seen like on forums and stuff that they're the ones you should play last since they're the villains. So that's what we're gonna do. And then everyone's saying play all the DLC characters afterwards. Like, they're just extra story. Painwheel is actually... Painwheel and Peacock, they're very interesting characters. So, because of that, I think we're gonna go with Cerebella, because he's like the last, I don't know, normal-ish one. Although no one on this cast is normal. But yeah, let's do Cerebella. Let's go straight into this, and I keep trying to change colors, you cannot do that. Not in story mode anyways. Let's go. Okay, that's actually very interesting. So, that's what Misfortune has, the life gem. I'm pretty sure that's what he was talking about, Nadia Fortune, Misfortune. It makes sense for them to be the same person. And the life gem would make sense with her whole immortality thing, which is something I have been wondering about, but I wasn't really sure. So that means the Medicis have a life gem, but she's had it for a while too, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm like trying to point out plot holes. And wait a second, is Ophelia part of the Medicis too? I mean, if she is, wouldn't like Cerebella recognize her if they're part of the same like mafia family? I think I'm questioning the story way too much. I do like it, however. It gives a certain, like, I don't know, animated comedy feel, sort of. And we're actually almost losing. I really don't know how to play Cerebella. This is, like, one of my first times playing her.
I expect a rave review.
Okay, we're fighting Misfortune way earlier than I expected. I expected it like way later, but it's apparently here. Damn, I'm actually not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. I'm not sure what Cerebella's good at. Like, all I really know how to do with her is that one little flying move, and that's not exactly the best. I don't know, seems like she's good for getting, like, people in very big combos, but I'm not sure. Can we grab? Okay. Grabbing and getting into, like, very big combos that's gonna be our saving grace. I'm not even trying to do any special moves or anything. That's probably what's really hurting. Although, they're not really coming out. Not like the usual universal commands for special moves anyways. And I don't want to, like, just go and look at the controls in the middle of this. Okay, that was cool.
No, you're too kind.
Okay, so... Okay. So now we know sort of what happened to, Misfortune's, like, friends. They all apparently got killed in a gang war. That was actually not something I was really expecting, although I guess it makes sense. And this is actually kind of cool, and I can see how the stories aren't canon, but, like, they could sort of be considered canon at the same time. With, like, the whole, I don't know, like, this entire Cerebella plotline we never saw in, Misfortune's story when we did it. We were more focused on getting the life gem and stuff. And wow, the parasol, I mean, that was way too easy, girl. That was, like, embarrassingly easy.
Okay to be stars.
I really do actually like this whole... I don't know, this is like a weird new, like, look at a plot line that we only half saw. It's interesting, to say the very least. Although it's not as, like, comedic or funny as a lot of the other ones. It started out that way, but it's really not that much anymore. Also, what? Double is us? Why is double us? That doesn't... Why? Damn it, I don't want to be upstaged by me. Like, I know that this computer is a better Cerebella than I am, and I don't want to be upstaged by that. Although we seem to be doing fine. Come on, can we beat... Oh, ram horns. And we got plus 200 points. I have no idea what that means. And we did a finger thing. Wow, we're actually starting to do, like, special moves. Like, almost at the end. Come on, Valentine. This... Okay, no. That move. I hate that move. It's so freaking... It's, like, very hard to judge when it's coming out. It's easy to dodge, but still. Anyways, there we go. I really like this punch. Like that overhead punch. It's so much fun to do.
Hang on to your hat.
And okay. So we fought double and we're going straight into fighting double. Because that's the only way fighting ourselves makes sense. And I mean, if that wasn't double, then we just fought a clone of ourselves for absolutely no reason. Which, I mean, it makes about as much sense as anything else in this world, but, you know, it doesn't make as much logical sense. Come on, Double. I'm actually kind of... I said Double's one of the harder characters to fight, but she hasn't really been that. I say as she suits us. Ugh. Come on. We can beat... we can beat Double, no problem. Double completely made me lose track of where I was going. I was gonna say something else about the story, but I completely lost it. That's a really good move, too. That's helping out so much. Like the elbow drop. I love it. Okay. The Medicis, at least for most of the stories, they seem like the real bad guys of, like, this entire game. I mean, just like, Marie has some obvious qualm against them, and it's something... It has to be something serious, and wow, this is probably gonna be the easiest Marie fight, because look at her range on that one move alone. This is going to be easy. Although the Marie fights have been pretty easy so far. But look at this! Marie, no joke, Marie at one point took me like 2 hours to beat with just Fukua alone. And now she is being a joke. She has to be easier for story mode, because look at that. We barely even got her. That was... Oh my god. That was so easy. Huh. That was... I was expecting more to that ending than that. Like... What did she do? I'm assuming she killed Miss Fortune, and she's sad about that. But the Skull Heart, it seems to work on like genie rules, where if you wish for something, it's gonna give you the worst possible result. So... I'm actually very confused on to what exactly happened. Because she seems like she's okay, but she's not. See, there's something more to that. That's actually something I really like about these stories. They give you like half the answers, and there's a lot more to them that you have to like sort of figure from the other bits and pieces you get in the other stories, and then you could like put them together. Although I will say Miss Fortune, in Cerebella's story, she is not as like endearing as she was in her own story. I like Miss Fortune's story a lot more than Cerebella's. Cerebella started out so strong too, but I don't know, it seemed like it got a little, not even preachy or anything, it just got a little, so her personality wasn't in it much, like Philia's story. It was more of her just talking to other people about having a goal, and it wasn't really like, there wasn't really any substance to it. Which, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, but compared to the ones like Parasol and Miss Fortune, they're just, they just leave an under impression. Unimpression? Down impression? Something that's the opposite of impression. Anyways guys, that's Cerebella's story, and it wasn't the best one we've had in this game, I'll be honest, but it actually did reveal a lot more information. Sort of like Parasol's story, but just not as good. Although, I may be alone in thinking that. I did only just play it, so who knows. Anyways guys, that's gonna be it for now, and I shall see you guys later.